like squished down in this. Okay. This is organic.
So we're filming this in this one chair because we already had a shot set up and we didn't want to have to move everything. We're doing this in our house, so it's not like a studio.
It's a tiny house and a tiny chair.
It is. We don't have
I'm
enough
half
room.
off of the chair, but it's okay.
We don't have enough room
I don't
for
mind.
2 chairs.
It's fine. Okay, so Reformation Day. Let's talk about Reformation Day.
All right. So, Reformation Day is October 31st. I think last year was the 500th anniversary.
Something like that.
I think. I may be totally wrong.
Of the Reformation.
Of the Reformation.
Like Martin Luther hammering the thing.
And this book is called The Truth, Reformation 2.0, because it's supposed to be the rest of the Reformation. The part that wasn't reformed. The bit of church doctrine that needed to be removed that wasn't removed. So, and maybe there's more, but at least this is 2.0.
Yes.
So, in that theme.
So, we should preface this by saying, when we made The Way, we had an idea for an ending scene of that movie that we didn't end up doing. Do you kind of remember what we wanted to do?
Yeah, I know exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to crowdsource the end of it. We wanted to get a bunch of people around the country and the world to write down the contradictions that they saw in the mainstream church theology and put them on Post-it notes and put them on the doors of their churches. And this was a nod to the Reformation, but we didn't want to damage any property, and we thought it would look cool to have a bunch of Post-it notes and blowing in the wind and all that. Anyway, that didn't happen. We ended up ending it, and I'm happy that we did, with Jason Tao. And yeah, that was moving. I think it worked. But this idea was stuck in our heads. And so for the Kickstarter for this book, we did like me nailing this series of contradictions, you know, in the same vein as Luther and the 99 Theses, whatever. And so that's what we want to do. Anyone out there who wants to tape these 20, however many contradictions on the door of their church.
The church that you used to attend or ones that are near where you live. Reformation Day is the 31st, like Luke mentioned, but we're going to do this on the 30th, which also happens to be the day the book comes out, October 30th, because that's a Sunday, and we think people will have a better chance of finding these messages we're going to put on the door if they, you know, when they go for a service, if we've done it early in the morning. So we're going to have a page on our site with all the details about how to do this. Get all your friends together, take your family, get your like Shabbat group, your Shabbat homies. Just kidding. And then, yeah, let's go put these on churches, and hopefully we can do it around the world.
And while you're doing it, if you can take a photo or a video of yourself, or get someone to do it, then I will edit all that together, and we'll have a video that will show the groundswell of this movement. Like, that's the idea, is to depict visually the awakening that's happening around the world, and to live in spirit and truth. I mean, this is the revival that the church is waiting for, or has waited for, or is missing, or whatever you want to say. And this will hopefully just make it more difficult to ignore.
Yeah. Yep. We want to invite all the believers who live near us to engage with and consider all these truths about Torah that have changed our lives, and that we think everyone who, you know, knows God should be doing and thinking about. So, yep. Go to that link on our site and get all the details. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you in advance. I mean, it's a crazy thing to do, but let's do it.
Let's try it.